Nuggets before we get started. Kai Story's out against Tulsa. Keyshawn Vaughn, who had to leave the game last week against Florida, will play. And as Desmond mentioned, Gaskin Ahmed supposed to go for the Huskies against Colorado. Time for some SuperDogs.
Whoa! Are you serious? Oh, my God!
Oh, man.
If I might quote my mentor, I say nothing.
You say nothing.
Give us some winners.
That was impressive. Man, I gotta get a winner of this. I'm going Wake. They're playing Florida State and Tallahassee. Giving up. I think Florida State might win this game. I don't think they'll cover. So I gotta go Wake Forest against Florida State. I need a win desperately at this point. Gee whiz.
I'm gonna go with Tulsa. I gotta do something to catch up with Reese. He's in the clubhouse as a winner here.
Yeah.
Arkansas, the starting quarterback. This is a rivalry game, believe it or not. Tulsa, I think, has some energy. Could stay within a touchdown. Who knows? After the disappointment where Arkansas almost won a week ago, I think they could be down. I'm gonna hang with Tulsa here, see if they can get it done for me.
I'm going to try to miss the rest of the year. I can't. State is the 7-point underdog at home against Cal. State is only 1-4 or 5, but the home teams won 3 in a row. The Beavers are a big upset, maybe.
Cal's a lot. Cal's a lot.
Yeah, that does a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Coach, I love that one. I think it's a good pick. I'm going to go with Memphis. They almost nipped UCF last week. I am worried about a little bit of a hangover, but they're getting 9.5 against a Missouri team who had to play Alabama. Maybe a little beat up, a little flat.
A lot beat up.
I'll say Memphis with an opportunity here to get a big win for the American Conference. Take a look at Saturday's selection, brought to you by Chevrolet. Let's see what Drew Bledsoe is shooting for with our celebrity guest pickers, Luke Bryan. Still,
Chainsmokers did all right.
yes, they did.
Pretty strong.
95.
Pretty strong.
That was good. Tim Matheson of Animal House fame, 110. Picked a lot of games that week. And Drew, now you got your work cut out for you. Ready to go with this?
I'm ready to rock.
Here we go. All right, let's get things started. Game you're going to see coming up in just a few minutes on ESPNU. Cincinnati and Temple. Bearcats stay unbeaten?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I like Cincinnati on the road, though, in a close game, probably by a field goal.
Yeah, I'm with you, Des. I like Cincy in this game on the road. They're going to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is 20th in the AP poll. They get the upset. Cincinnati upsets them.
I like Russo, a quarterback for Temple. I think Temple has a team that, you look at their record, you think they're down. I think Temple can knock off Cincinnati. They've been much better since they made that change of quarterback. Give me Temple.
All right, that game coming up in just a few minutes. So, too, is Oklahoma and TCU. Oklahoma's kind of had their way with TCU lately. How's it go today?
It continues today. We talked a lot about the defensive change now with Ruffin McNeil calling the defense. I think the defense is going to play much better. I like OU in a big one over TCU.
Yeah, again, I agree with you, Des. It's a trend. Oklahoma's going to start acting like Oklahoma. They have a dynamic quarterback, one of the most exciting players in college football, and I think they win this one fairly
Nice
convincingly.
pick. That's a smart pick, boy. Oklahoma wins, but close. Close.
Wow.
I see potential shootout. I think the timing of the bye week after the move of Mike Stoops going out, McNeil coming in, helps their defense. But I still think TCU can score. They got a lot of firepower out on the outside. So Kyler Murray outscores Sean Robinson and TCU. I got OU.
That's 4 OUs on there, man.
Go,
Go.
Yeah, go.
I don't believe it, so I'm not going to. Auburn and Ole Miss coming up. Auburn's been in the empty elevator shaft.
You know, RD, I don't have a lot of confidence and faith in either team, to be honest with you. I had to flip a coin. Ole Miss at home, so I think Ole Miss in the close one. But I think the Rebels.
Yeah, it's a pick-em game for me, too. I'm going Auburn, though. I'm going Auburn. I think it'll be a tight ball game, but I'm going Auburn.
That's smart. Good job. War Eagle wins that one. War Eagle.
My concern, I said it earlier about Auburn, is this is a team that had national championship aspirations, and they were real. And all of a sudden now look at their record. I don't think they still care. And because of that, I think they go on the road, and Ole Miss takes care of business.
Now, Ole Miss could get a 6th win, but they're sitting out a bowl this year. Not going to a bowl, would be eligible. Yeah. Mississippi State and LSU, 7 o'clock on ESPN tonight. Hey, Bulldogs blew out the Tigers last year.
Yeah, I know. Revenge is a factor in this game. But I think at home, I like the Tigers. I like the way they shut down the run last week against Georgia. They're going to have their hands full against the Bulldogs running attack, but I like LSU at home.
I think LSU's for real. Yeah. I really do. I think they're legit, and I think LSU's going to win this game.
The Bulldogs beat them 37-7 last year.
Yeah.
Payback.
Payback. For me, Mississippi State's one-dimensional on offense. They just can't throw the ball well enough on the road in this environment against that defense to win the game. So it's low scoring and it's close, but LSU at home, they're not peeking ahead to Alabama. They get it done.
The winner of the Alabama-Tennessee game, they get victory cigars. Does Butch Jones, as now an Alabama analyst, get a victory cigar with the Crimson Tide?
RD, I don't even know why we're picking this game. Like, this is the game that you pick against the spread.
Spread, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama wins 29. This game big. It's 29?
29?
Yeah.
If Tua stays healthy and that trick knee doesn't give them problems, then, they easily cover the spread against Tennessee.
Tua hasn't played in the fourth quarter yet this year, I don't think. So I mean, this is I'm with you. I don't know why we're picking this one. Bama may get knocked off this year at some point, but it doesn't happen today.
You're picking it because it's down there.
Yeah,
that's why I'm picking it. Alabama has beaten them 5 in a row, making 6 in a row.
Hey, you make it 12.
We went from the chain smokers making picks last week because they played at a cool bar to some analysis. I got a feeling next week we're going to have a new leader in the clubhouse. His name's going to be Drew Bledsoe. Give me Alabama.
Okay, now Kirk's not going to make a pick on this next one because he's calling the Ohio State-Purdue game. I want to throw out a warning here.
Go ahead.
Since 2000, Ohio State has a losing road record in one place in the Big Ten. Ross-Ade Stadium.
Grass.
I wish you had told me that before I gave Jimmy G my pick. No, I think Ohio State's going to win this game. It may be closer than the experts think, but I do think the Buckeyes will prevail.
You know, I was going to Ohio State in this game, and then we watched Tyler's story earlier today, and I can't pick against Purdue in this game. Man, I didn't know you were going to make me cry on a Saturday morning. That's what Tom does. Man, I want to see Purdue win this game.
Not so fast going to make you cry again. 56-0. Wow. Ohio State beat Purdue last time they played here.
Oh, okay.
At Purdue, right?
Yes, sir.
Ohio State, much closer. Much grass.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
calling the game. He's waiting. But Tommy over here makes you cry. We don't make you cry.
That Tommy is back. He was comedic Tommy for a minute.
Kirk's calling the game in West Lafayette. He'll be on his way there. Also this afternoon on ABC, Penn State's dropped a couple in a row. You have to wonder how heartbroken they are, and they've got to go on the road to Bloomington.
Yeah, they'll bounce back. Indiana, they don't have enough defense to stop Penn State's offense. I like Penn State in probably about a 10-point lead. 10-point victory.
Yeah, I don't think Penn State's played their best football yet, and I think they're bound to, and I think it may start today.
Penn State's won 4 in a row against Indiana. Make it 5 closer.
Yeah, I think
Indiana's sneaking out.
Indiana's getting better, and you wonder about Penn State's mentality, like we were talking about with Auburn, such big goals. Yeah. But I think James Franklin will get them right. I like Penn State there and Trace McSorley.
The greatest unsanctioned trophy in the history of sports: $5 bits of broken chair, Minnesota or Nebraska.
Scott Frost will get his victory today against Minnesota. I got the Cornhuskers.
You know, Dad, I didn't know you were going to read my notes before the show, but I think so too. I mean, Nebraska has to win at some point. Scott Frost done a nice job down there, and I think they're going to get their first win today.
You're reading my notes. You're picking all the games, are you? Nebraska first win.
Man, Nebraska so close. Getting that first win last week, and I thought they were going to head to a bowl, but today they get their first win against Minnesota. By the way, not bad. Minnesota's not bad at all.
No, they're not. They played really well. Okay, Michigan and Michigan State. Some news from Dan Murphy. Rashawn Gary not expected to play.
Wow.
And this week, of all people, former Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad tweeted that Michigan was going to return to glory. Well, they beat Michigan State.
This is going to be a hard-fought ball game. I think Michigan's going to win by 3 points or less. 3-point game.
Yeah, you got to watch out for these rivalry games. I think Michigan's going to win the game, but I think this one's going to come down to the wire.
Michigan State won 4 of the last 5, but no, Michigan offense wins this one.
What's going on with Rashawn Gary? He's starting to wonder, like, how serious is that ankle, and is it serious?
That's shoulder.
Is it serious, or is he resting? Who knows? But to me, this is a Michigan team that defensively, obviously, is going to hang around. Michigan State's going to slop around to the fourth quarter, try to find a way to win it late. But I think Shea Patterson finds a big one-on-one matchup downfield and wins the game.
All right, give me a quick one: Virginia and Duke.
Virginia had a big win against Miami last week, but Duke will win today.
Yeah, sorry, Chris Slade. If you're out there, I'm going Duke.
Not so fast and not so fast. And Duke. No. Virginia makes it.
For Chris Slade,
upset.
I'm picking Virginia because Drew let you down. So I'll go with Virginia to knock off Duke.
All right, North Carolina State and Clemson both undefeated. 3:30 Eastern on ABC. Who wins it?
Wow, you know, this is going to be a tough one. I think that Clemson will prevail at home. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to take that step that we've been looking for him to take. So I got Clemson in a close one, though.
Yeah, I think Clemson's going to win the ball game. I'm excited to watch, though. I think it's going to be a really good ball game.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Clemson, but 17 points is too much. Much closer.
But, you know, Bear made a point earlier in the show that it's going to be much larger. He thinks Clemson's going to blow them out. No. NC State has had Clemson's number the last 2 years, came so close 2 years ago to beating them in Death Valley. I think it'll be close, but I think, again, Clemson's defensive pressure getting after Finley's the difference.
Game's on ESPN. I might have said ABC, but you can always see it streaming live on the app. Okay, give me a quick one here also in the Pac-12, SC and Utah. Tough place to play.
I'm going to go with Utah. Utah's defense has been playing very well. I'm going to go Utah.
Yeah, Cougs have played both teams. I've seen them both, but I think Utah's going to win the game.
Utah's #1 in defense. Utah.
Man, I almost want to change my graphic here to USC. I'm going to go to USC. I'm going to go to USC just for the fans.
Yeah.
On the road. JT Daniels. I think SC gets it done. Yes.
If you really, there we go. Get the Trojan. If you really want to get booed, pick this one a certain way. Colorado, Washington.
Washington comes into this game. A lot of injuries. Guys beat up. They're going to go, but they're going to be beat up. So I'm going with Colorado. Got the Bucks.
Good pick.
What do you think?
I think the Bucks are going to win this game. And I actually do think the Bucks can win this game at Washington. It's going to be a good one.
Washington is one of my favorite teams.
Wow.
Washington.
I'm going with you. I'm going Washington. Colorado's banged up at wide receiver. Chenault, Gimpy. Give me Washington again for the great fans.
You're not a getter.
And now the game everybody here is waiting on. They declared a state of emergency in Pullman to use city vehicles to get them here. There's been a run on couches at local thrift stores, and they're just waiting to light them up if they can roast the Ducks tonight.
It's something special, you know, those night games in Martin Stadium.
Pullman's a crazy place to play, and we really look forward to putting on a good show.
Our goal in the beginning of the year was to win the Pac-12. This game obviously has huge implications for that.
It means everything, really. Chasing the Pac-12 championship, we got to be relentless. Either they're going to rush the field on us, or we can rush the field on them. The stars come out when the lights come on.
We beat them the last 3 times, and we want to beat them this time.
I've never been able to beat Washington State in my years being here, so it's definitely going to be a Mamba mentality.
Couple of once-beaten teams in the Pac-12 North. Is it going to be Wazoo or the Ducks?
I tell you what, Justin Herbert, I think, is the best quarterback west of the Mississippi. He's going to be the #1 draft pick. I love Oregon's offense, but Corso showed a tape of Washington State's defense. They're going to make a play late in the game, and I got the Cougars.
Herbie?
15 years to come out here and enjoy this crowd and enjoy this scene. This has been, I've been on the show 23 years. This has been one of the best scenes I've ever seen on the show. With that being said, Oregon. I learned from him.
Drew, who have you got?
I hope the security's good, buddy. I hope the security's good, man. Hey, look, first, thank you guys so much for making the trip. I actually brought you guys a little gift. I couldn't bring it up here. They wouldn't let me. I even brought one for you, Des, even though you ruined my Super Bowl.
Hey, I wasn't going to bring that up. I haven't seen you since 97, but you're looking good.
Hey, but look, this is going to be an exciting game. You got 2 great offenses. The big surprise, I think, on both sides is how well both teams are playing on defense.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to see a shootout. It's going to be a high-scoring ball game, and, of course, the Cougs are going to win at the end.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
It's a big moment.
We've all been waiting for.
Big moment.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been doing game day for 32 years. I put on 56 different mascot heads. And I've come from Orlando, Florida, 2,852 miles to get here. And let me tell you something. It would take something special for me to pick against my beloved Ducks. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a special place and a special time. Give me that duck hand.